Hey, what's up everybody, the Fish Tank Guy here, and today I'm going to be giving you a brief review of the Top Fin 5-gallon Engage Aquarium that you see right here. I recently featured it in a video about building a nice desk/work aquarium, so I'm doing a quick review of it so then I can actually take it to my desk/work and get it set up and get some fish in this bad boy, which I'm very excited to do. So I'm going to take you through the pros and the cons of this aquarium so you can decide whether or not it's something you'd like to purchase, and then I'll kind of give you an overall rating as to what I think after having it up and running and, you know, just kind of messing around with it over the course of the last couple weeks. So the first thing that's really awesome about this tank is the price point. As I mentioned before, it's only $40 and you're getting an all-in-one tank with that nice rear chamber, so you can conceal your heater and your filter media and your pump and all that good stuff, and you can have a nice clean looking aquarium, which is what you see here. I already have the heater installed, the filter media is in there, and you don't see any of that stuff, which is really cool. Another pro of this tank is that it comes with some lights. Now, it doesn't come with lights that can really grow anything, but if you're just keeping it as a freshwater tank, then you don't need them, right? Which is what I'm gonna do. It comes with a pump, so you don't have to go out and buy these separate things for this tank. It all comes in one. So the next one is the design. The design of the tank is really cool. I like it. It looks very nice. It's very clean. This top lid fits perfectly. It still has a little door for feeding your fish. Some tanks like this don't have that door, and you have to pick up the lid every time that you want to feed your fish. In addition, it also has some cutouts in the back for your cords, which is a nice thing for them to think of, so your lid doesn't kind of sit on the top of your tank unevenly. So I would say the design of this tank is another pro of the Top Fin Engage Aquarium. Last but certainly not least is a feature of this tank that is very unique, I would say, and that is the easy water change feature. Now, if you're gonna do a thorough cleaning of your tank, you're still gonna have to use like a gravel vac and you're gonna have to get in there and do work, right? But if you're just doing a water change, this thing is awesome, right? So essentially what I ended up doing was I put like a pitcher over here, and then I pulled this up. I'll show you real quick. You can pull that up. It stops the flow of water. You spin it around to your bucket, your pitcher, your whatever, and then you push it back down and it will drain your tank into your bucket instead of into your, you know, into your tank, right? Circulate the water. You guys know what I mean. So anyway, that is actually a really cool feature that I thought was going to be sort of hokey and cheesy, but it's quite awesome. So big props to Top Fin for including that cool water changing spout. I really like it. Let's talk about some of the cons. Not too many, to be honest with you guys. The first is the bottom of the tank is plastic rather than glass. If you know anything about fish tanks, you know why that could be a problem. I wouldn't move this tank with a lot of water in it. I moved it with maybe 2 gallons in it and it was fine. But, you know, with plastic, it's easier to crack, easier to, you know, break. If you're not going to be moving the tank a lot, it's not really anything you need to be too concerned with. I would say it's really no different than glass in terms of being careful when placing things in the tank. Just like if you have a glass aquarium, you don't want to drop any rocks on the bottom, different things like that to crack the glass. Same goes with this plastic. It would have been a little bit nicer if the entire tank was glass. The only other con that I could really think of right now is the return pump. The return pump is very weak. So it is actually a Top Fin 55 GPH pump, so you're not going to get a lot of activity within your tank in terms of turning over your water. Now, I might look into a replacement pump that will fit in that small chamber back there, but again, you know, if you're just going to be keeping freshwater fish and this is going to be a simple tank, that doesn't really matter all that much. There's going to be enough turnover there to keep your water clean, but if you want an environment in your tank with a little more movement, a little more flow, right, a little more turnover, I would say that's probably one of the cons of the Top Fin Engage Aquarium. So that being said, giving you the pros and the cons, overall, I think this is an awesome fish tank. It's very reasonably priced, and for all the features that you get the nice design, you get the good look, you get the water change thing, you get the all-in-one. I think for like I said, like a desk aquarium or an office aquarium, or even like a if you have a son or a daughter and they would like to start a fish tank, right? This is a really cool place to start. It would be a great addition to any room in your house. It would be a great addition to a workplace or a desk, anything like that. I think if you guys go out and pick it up for yourself, you will really enjoy it. Now keep in mind, this is not a promotion, or I'm not getting paid to say any of these things. I didn't even really know about this tank until I went to the store and saw it for the first time and was like, oh wow, this looks pretty cool. So if you're considering starting out in the fish aquarium hobby and you want to start with a smaller tank and you want to do freshwater, I would go with this hands down. 40 bucks. Got to add some more things. You can see that in my other video about setting up a desk or work aquarium, and you'll have pretty much everything you need to have a nice looking, clean fish tank. So once again, I'm the Fish Tank Guy. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell if you haven't hit it. Also, feel free to check out my podcast that's available wherever it's available. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram if you guys want. All that good stuff. Blah, 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 blah. And okay, until a future Fish Tank Guy video, I will see you guys soon.